Today I feel compelled to talk about getting what you want. So I'm calling it manifesting your dreams the easy way. How do we bring our desires to fruition without struggling? And so that's what I want to talk about. So if you have dreams, desires, goals, you name it, we'll talk about how to bring that into physical form without struggling. So I hope you'll stick around as we unpack this rather simple process. At some point, we have to realize how innocent a desire is. And there's no reason to feel guilty about what you want. There's no reason to feel like what you want is impossible either. And for God's sake, don't let sticker shock bother you, i.e. the cost. See, that's the first thing we're going to think of if we want a physical object. And there's nothing wrong with wanting physical objects. It's wonderful. The physical objects are beautiful. And there's nothing wrong with wanting it. What I think is troublesome is denying yourself from having it. That's what's troublesome. Because you don't know how, and you don't have the resources, and you don't have the time. That there's a barrier between you and what you want. If something were truly impossible, it would never occur to you. By way of desire, when it occurs to you, if you think, boy, I really would love to live in that neighborhood, then it's yours. Because that desire welled up in you in an impromptu, inspired way. You were driving through some lovely neighborhood and you thought, God, this would be so fun to live here. I could see myself living here. And I'm holding this position because that's the position of inspiring. Wow, I would really love to live in this neighborhood. And then this is what happens. Wow, I want to live in this neighborhood. Oh, the cost. You see, there's the barrier, the ego. You have a little whimsical wisp of, wow, this would be so cool. Oh. It's that part of it I'm trying to get you to see. I want a Cessna 182 turbocharged single engine airplane. And all I have is $1. That's all I have. And a new Cessna 182 turbocharged 2025 or 26 model is pushing well over $1.3 million. So let's say I have $1. I have $1. And even if I had zero, this formula works. If If I have $1 and I need 1,000,000, what's the difference? You see, to the ego, the difference is $999,000. But to me, the difference is between $1 and 1,000,000 is 6 zeros. 6 digits. 6 digits. 6 nothings. 6 zeros. So you add 0 6 times and it's nothing. And the reason why I say that is because if I were to go to Textron, which is where they sell new Cessnas, it'd be like going to the Tesla dealership and finding the one Tesla. Oh, I want the red one, the 6-door, blah, 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 blah. And you look at the sticker price and you're in shock. So it'd be like going to Textron, finding the perfect plane, the one you've been dreaming about, and seeing the sticker price and feeling that, oh, and then going home and it still occurs to you that you want it. But I can't have it. It's too much. It's too much. But you still want it. But I can't have it. But you still want it. I can't have it. And you see one on the road and, oh man, and I can't have it. But it's still occurring to you. So you are keeping yourself from it when you do that. And a desire is as easy as the desire itself. See, if it were truly out of reach, like really beyond you, you wouldn't even be aware of it. There are things I can't think of that maybe you want. Maybe you want the all-clad 6-piece stainless steel cookware set at Williams-Sonoma for $1,800. Now, I just thought of that because I have all-clad cookware. But I can't think of what I can't think of. I can't think of things I don't want. It doesn't occur to me. That's when it's truly impossible. When it's not even in your consciousness. Imagine being the designer of a universe. And you put creatures in this universe that wanted things. But you, as the almighty powerful God of this universe, would make them desire something and say no to them. And that's your version of God. That's what people think God is. That the human being has this desire, and the God out in the sky is saying no. I think it's the other way around. It's the God within saying, I desire this, and the phantom ego saying no. The shadow of the limited human saying that's too much. But if you were truly the designer of your own world, which is what you are, then you could call the shots, because the shots are kind of coming into your consciousness in an innocent way. As a kid, I wanted an easy bake oven. Don't ask me why the little gay kid wanted an easy bake oven. I don't know. It was just as innocent as it could be. I wanted tap shoes and piano lessons and all these things. And to a child, when they want something, they don't think, oh, I can't have it. They either figure out a way to make it or ask for it, or they figure out some way. Even if they have to ask Santa, they believe in Santa, so Santa's just going to bring it. They don't know how things come, because the desire themselves just come. And so young kids are in like delta brain waves or theta, like the kind of brain waves that really are in sync with the universe. An infant is in delta, which is like the most euphoric and connective source brain wave frequency that you can tune into. So they just, when they're hungry, they just wail. They don't know. They just cry. Somebody's going to hear. So inside, when you're desiring something, your desires are known by you. You're the parent. You know them. And the ego's just got to get out of the way. It's not going to tell you how. The ego is going to tell you there's no time and no money and you can't and you don't deserve it. And that's what you have to transcend. The limited part of yourself, the body, the little old human. When you are truly divine and unlimited, but you are limited to the desires of your heart. Let me tell you something. I wanted a doctorate and had not a dime to my name. I've owned an airplane before. I had no way of understanding how I could get it, and this wonderful opportunity came to me, and a way was made through my persistence. I still wanted it. And I found a way to get it. I found the way. I was the way, you see. So the desire comes with the way, the means, the time, and the money, if that's what it cost. It might not cost you any money. I've inherited things. I inherited musical instruments. I have 2 inherited musical instruments that are valuable. I've inherited furniture. I've inherited vehicles. Some people inherit homes and property and all sorts of things. Didn't cost a thing. That's sometimes getting things that you didn't think of in a serendipitous way. But the musical instruments I wanted, my piano and my pipe organ, which are worth a lot of money, but they're just sentimental to me. The piano I inherited was from my grandmother, and the pipe organ I inherited was from a former friend whose sister gave it to me. And I was wanting those things. And so they cost me $0. But had I spent my own money for them, it still would have been all right. I still would have wanted them, you see. My point is, your desire has to be unencumbered by limit. And remember, whatever you want, you have it already because it's in your awareness. Don't futz with yourself like that. Don't play keep away with yourself like that. You know what I do? When I have a desire, I examine it and think, okay, do I really want this? Is this my heart's desire? Whatever the case may be, to write a book, to have something, to go somewhere, to give something away, whatever the case may be, and I say, oh yeah, I really want that. That's really what I want at a deep level. I give it to myself. I say, thank you. The minute I'm aware of what I want. And I receive it. I receive it into my spirit. And my spirit delivers it to me in 3D. But the desire itself is a miniature version of it. It's already in an energy form. And my enthusiasm brings it into my awareness, in my inner awareness, and in my outer awareness it appears too. So there's really no encumbrance to that process except the ego, which is wondering how, when, where, how am I going to do this? If you still desire it and your ego is telling you you can't have it, you're not worthy of it, and it's too much, examine your spirit and you'll see, I still want it. But don't deny yourself. Go with that deep spiritual want. And in that deeper spiritual want, you want to align with a deeper purpose. Help other people not be so encumbered by cost. That's why Mother Teresa said to give until it hurts. When you get what you want, you realize it's so wonderful to experience having neat things in your life and doing neat things and luxurious items. So when you give away the things that mean something to you so that other people can see that we live in an abundant universe. We live in a luxurious universe, and these things that we want and sometimes need are not encumbered by cost. I wanted an education. I wanted a house. I needed surgeries and medications that would have busted the cash register, and I got them. Hip replacements. I've been in the hospital. I've had so many digits. They're all been paid for. All of it's been paid for. All of it's been covered. Everything I wanted and needed has been covered. And if it was something I did not need, and if it was something I did not want, it is truly out of reach because it hasn't occurred to me. If it occurs to you, if it comes to you both inwardly or outwardly, you can deal with it. The means for it, the how-to, and the time, everything is ensouled with it. So there's no encumbrance to it at all. It's just that part of us that thinks that has to be put aside. The part of you that knows you really want this, that part of you is going to get what it wants. It's going to bring to fruition what it wants. Good things through you. Good things to you. Good people. Good experiences. Good health. Good wealth. All not part of an exclusive club, but everyone's divine right. So what you truly desire, if you examine it, like I told you to, examine it and say, I really want this. I want a mate. I want a beautiful body. I want this kind of house. I want to live in this neighborhood. I want an education. I want to be a business owner. I want to be a father. I want to be a leader in my community. Then it has occurred to you. And it's yours. Don't deny yourself. It's as easy as that. My name is Ryan. I hope you enjoyed these insights, and I appreciate you watching. Please check out my blog, mymorningmotivator.com, or one of my books on Amazon, and we will see you soon.